How's it going, guys? ZonoBRAH back again with another video. I wanted to elaborate myself on a point that I made on a previous video called 5 Reasons Why You Suck at League. You should definitely check it out if you're interested into that. I wanted to elaborate myself on the last point I was trying to make is that one of the reasons people suck and one of the reasons why people don't reach their goals in solo queue is because they don't play the meta. I'm going to try to explain you why the meta is so important and why it should be something you need to look for. The first thing you have to know is that League of Legends is a well-balanced game. But because there's more than 120 something champion, it's very hard to have a perfect balance between all those variables, all those champions, all those items. It's hard to balance everything. So what they do at Riot is that they rotate, they nerf things, they buff something else, just to have a rotation of meta. We have usually a rotation that goes like this. It's assassin meta, then it goes like bruiser meta, then poking meta, then a wombo combo meta, and we see that in LCS coming back and forth every time, every year. It just goes as a rotation, and this is how Riot decided to do, but most people don't understand that. There are things today, I mean it's kind of obvious, but there are things today in League of Legends that are stronger than others. Right now we're in the patch 6.5. We know that picks like I don't know, like Lee Sin, patch Corki mid, Lucian, Jin, all that is very, very powerful and should definitely be played if you want to maximize your chances to win. I'm talking to you, the person who doesn't really care to be, who cares more about getting better than having the most fun. Okay, playing the meta is kind of imposing yourself to play something you not necessarily want, but putting aside this to make sure you have maximize your chances to win is what I really want to reach. So if you're this person, continue to watch this video. If you don't play League of Legends for the competitive of it, the challenge of it, but you rather play for fun and normals, this is not a video for you. And to talk a little bit more why the meta is so important is that it is just how the game is. I'm not saying you should only play what the meta tells you to play, because sometimes it's narrowed down to very, very little champion pool. And I'm saying you can absolutely go from bronze to diamond playing anything that you want. If you want to maximize your change, put everything on your side for you to win, meta will be easier to adapt to. Meta will be easier to combo with your teammates, and it will just be easier to play because it's overpowered compared to non-meta picks, builds, and whatever. That was the point I was trying to make. I know meta playing is kind of boring, it's kind of mainstream because everybody does it, but sometimes it works. And I'm talking to you who are bronze, silver, gold. Playing the meta will be the thing that gets you out of elo hell. I'm really confident of it, because when I play on bronze, when I see my friends playing bronze and silver in their account, they usually have picks that I have never seen in years, and I am not even kidding. Picks that do not do well in League of Legends right now. Picks that don't really matter to the game because, well, they have a difficulty to build in early game, their lane is terrible, mana cost is very hard to manage. All of that makes them very, very underpowered compared to meta pick champions. So I hope you understand my point, and I hope it can help you make better decisions in draft. Try to pick meta champions, get yourself out of what you call elo hell, and get yourself in a comfortable elo where you can play with challenging players, and then start developing your own gameplay and maybe your own champion pool. That's just an advice. You don't have to follow it. It contradicts with my other point that says you have to have a narrow champion pool where you can play anything you want. But the thing is that you won't maximize your chance of winning if you play something that is not in the meta. So I would suggest that you pick meta picks in a very narrowed down champion. You don't play all the meta champions, but just a few on 1 or 2 roles, and you should be fine. Honestly, you will practice, you will know more matchups, you will know more situations, and you will just be comfortable playing those champions in those games, and you'll see how flawless your move will be, and how less and less mistakes you will do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped. If you like the video, feel free to share it. Post a comment down below and tell me what you think about this. If I'm wrong or if I'm right. If you want to criticize, feel free to do it. I will respond to any comment. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.